there on else.
Yes, you were in Hospital Lane, right below the Villa Doyle, which is now the National Museum of the Bahamas. Right. So, Uncle Lester, let's cut to the chase now. What everybody wants to know is, how do you get to live to see 100 years old? What is it? What's the secret?
Well, I know, number one, that's God's blessing.
Yes, number one,
So,
God's blessing.
I try to eat correctly, you know. You know, as Adventists, we don't eat ham, pork, bacon, and all those kind of food.
Yeah. So, Uncle Lester, be honest now. In all those 100 years, you never ate pork and ham and conch and what else we don't eat?
Well, the nearest I came is, there used to be a store on the corner by Government House. The building is still there, but not used. And there was a one named Leota. He used to make confiters. And one day coming home from school, Max was more, I call adventurous and food around things. Take me and buy some confiter. And I got a little bite of a piece of one. I knew it wasn't wrong. It wasn't right to eat. But I just tasted it, and that's the least I've been to it.
Wow, so you never really ate those foods.
Conch and all that kind of thing.
So your diet was one. Obviously, you've never been obese. In fact, I noticed nobody in your family, no brothers or sisters, ever had a problem with being overweight, because my mother was slim, and Rosie was slim, and Ruthie was slim, Uncle Huey was slim. You all never gained weight. So you obviously didn't overeat.
No. I feel kind of poor now, you know. So, you know, sometimes, because this is how Daddy used to do. I call it being stingy. He would give Mother maybe $10 or $12 in the morning. Because he was very cheap then. And he would say, see what you can do with this. Instead of doing the night before, he'd wait till the morning and he'd go to work. And there's a kind of struggle sometimes for how to go out with this little amount of money to go buy food for the day, but somehow the Lord provided for us.
Yes. So you did eat, but you didn't overeat, and
there's
certain foods you didn't eat. So that, okay, what about exercise? I noticed back in those days, obviously you didn't have cars. So I guess you walked a lot?
Yeah, I used to walk to school. Daddy had a truck one time and he could carry us in the morning, but then he didn't. We had to walk from Hospital Lane to Hawkins Hill.
And you did that every day?
And we did that every day. And sometimes the school children coming out from science school would be picking fuss with the other students. So what I used to do, I had to try to get up the road and go home quick. I never got any rows, came in from them.
Okay. So, as you got older, I guess you got a bicycle eventually?
Yeah, I bought a bicycle when I was working at the Bahamas Book and Bible House. I think it started somewhere east. And it ended up on Bay Street.
Okay. All right. So what about in your later years? I guess you did eventually get a car, but did you continue exercising? Was that a part of your routine?
I remember one time I went to Philip Antonio, and he had a garage on West Bay Street, not far from the police station. And he had a room there, and he had barbells and exercising material. And so I used to go there after work. I remember one day after work I went down there and started to lift these barbells and exercise. And I felt I was going to faint. So I put them down quick and sat down on the floor until I caught myself. And I put on my clothes and went home.
Okay. Well, you certainly have lived a long life, and I also think stress sometimes plays a part of people's health. You were married. I know you didn't have children, and I jokingly told my family yesterday that might have been part of the reason you lived so long, less stress, right? And you know what I noticed about you, Uncle Lester? You are not a big talker. You get in moods where you talk, but you basically are a quiet person, and you don't get in people's business, and you don't gossip. And sometimes I think when you live that kind of life, you avoid the stresses that many people get into when they become a part of other people's lives. So I guess having a calm, quiet, serene life where you mind your own business probably helped with that long life as well. What do you think?
I believe so.
Yes.
Because I don't like to be in any gossip and turmoil and stress and whatnot. And even just a couple of days ago, somebody from church asked me to come in church tomorrow. I told them no. And they kept asking me, you sure you're not coming? And see, after I had gone to the government house, and that wasn't as bad as I thought it would have been. It was very entertaining because the Governor General, when she came in, she had them sit me next to her. And I was the first person she asked a couple of questions.
Yes.
But then her voice was loud, but then finally everything went down soft. And because I have a defect in hearing sometimes, I couldn't hear all they were saying.
Yes.
Because she was trying to find out from people how things was in years gone by.
Yes. She did give us a lot of stories about her life and the things that God led her into in order to put her where she is today. So she is a blessing to us, and so are you. But I really wanted you to be able to tell people what it was that you think allowed you to live such a long life. And your mind is sharp. You don't miss nothing. I actually told you that you were born in Hospital Lane, and before I could even finish, you was like, no, that's not where I was born. You don't miss a beat.
Yes. See, I think it's because of the diet we used to eat. Mother used to try to get more vegetable than meat. She used to eat fish sometimes, mutton sometimes, salt beef, corned beef. But eventually cut out the corned beef because the beef might have been the best, but it's kind of salty.
Right.
And so I don't eat corned beef now anymore.
So what is your advice? You know, now that you've reached this age, is there anything, if you had to say from the pulpit or from the top of a hill to tell everybody, what would you say?
Well, I would say eat more vegetable than eating fatty foods. You can eat a little fish now and then, but don't eat a lot of greasy foods.
Right.
You see? And because that gives you high blood pressure.
So you have no high blood pressure?
Occasionally it fucks up in down because I have the monitor I watch. Now, why they don't like me to be bothered around that? She say, why you don't trust in God and me? But see, if you watch it, the pressure, you can know what to eat to keep it down.
Right. Are you on medication?
Then my pressure goes up sometimes. I don't know. But sometimes it goes a little higher. So I feel in the back of my head, feeling the achy like. So I know something's wrong, and I go and take my pressure. Look, my pressure's up, maybe 70 or 80. And if I take some pear, avocado pear, and eat it, then the pressure goes down.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, are you on medication for any reason?
No, I don't know medication.
Okay, well, that's good. You basically have kept a healthy life, and all of that has contributed mentally, physically, and spiritually. You have been a member of the Seventh-day Adventist Church since birth.
Yeah.
You've kept Sabbaths, which means you took a day off every week your entire life.
Yeah.
So you got the rest that God designed that you have, not just physical rest, but spiritual rest.
Yeah.
And I suppose we could attribute all of that along with good genes. They call it good genes. Nobody in your family, well, your father actually died in his 70s. He had a heart condition. But Grammy, your mother, she was alive until 98, was it? She was almost 100, right?
I don't recall.
Yeah, and Rosie wouldn't know, but and Rosie's sleeping. Anyway, she was in her 90s, right, when she died. Yes. Anyway, we just wanted to say happy birthday, and we appreciate you, and we respect and adore you, and we hope that we could also pattern after you, live long, and be able to still do for yourself at your age. So God bless you, and we love you.
Yeah, thank you. Well, now I can tell you, well, something is my mind is gone.